Are we witnessing the end of an era of dominance by Man City? So hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, Football with Priscilla. I'm Priscilla, obviously. So hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Ladies and gentlemen, today I just want us to talk about the games that were played this weekend, which were dramatic and tense. But before we get into the video for today, make sure you share, like, and subscribe. Make sure you share, like, and subscribe, and do turn your notifications on to know when next I post a video. Now listen, before we get into the video for today, ladies and gentlemen, I just want to give a shout out to the people that do take time to put comments in the comment section. And today the shout out is to Geek Afrik. Okay, I hope I'm pronouncing the name properly. Geek Afrik. Thanks so much for your comments. Listen, I do enjoy the discourse that I do have in the comment section. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, let's get into the video for today. Now listen, it was a very interesting weekend of football for the Big Six. Okay, by the Big Six I mean Arsenal, Chelsea, Tottenham, Man City, Liverpool, and the team that shall not be mentioned, Manchester United. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, we're going to run through the games that were played and we're going to talk about them. Okay, so the first game that we're going to talk about is Arsenal versus Wolves. In this game, Arsenal obviously beat Wolves 2-1. Listen, I had so much hope in Wolves. Listen, I thought, okay, Wolves have gotten back a goal. Wolves can do this. Boy, was I wrong. It's so frustrating being a Manchester United fan and seeing Arsenal doing so well. Do you know how frustrating that has to be for us? I have no problem if Manchester United is going down and we're taking Arsenal with us. But if we are going down and Arsenal is playing, I hate to say this, beautiful football, it hurts extremely. It hurts, okay? It's a different level of pain. And whether we want to say it or not, Arsenal have been playing amazing football. They are dominant. Their style of play has been amazing. You can see what Arteta has done, what he has created. They're resilient. They don't go down easily. And maybe, just maybe, Arsenal might have a shout out for this year's Premier League trophy. I'm kidding. Anyway, so listen, Arsenal beat Wolves 2-1. Kudos to Arsenal. They've really been winning the games they ought to win. And they've really been beating the teams that they ought to beat this season. Okay, last season I think they dropped points because they were failing to beat these small teams. But this time around, they're so resilient and they're just walking through each and every team. Kudos to Arsenal, okay? So the next game I want to talk about, ladies and gentlemen, is Chelsea versus Brighton. Now, I will say this, I did not see this result coming. I thought, okay, Brighton is good enough. They can beat Chelsea, but I was wrong. Listen, I've been wrong this whole weekend. Okay, Chelsea are actually getting back into form, which is scary for Manchester United, who's playing Chelsea, I think, on Wednesday, right? We do want to play a Chelsea who's gaining back confidence. Now, I can just see it right now. Jackson threw on goal, Sterling running at us, Enzo Fernandez, and there is Maguire and Victor Lindelof. Like, I can just see it right now, and it's going to be a horrible sight. But listen, Chelsea played well. I think they fought. They didn't play well the whole entire game. There were patches when they were playing well. And I think a team that's fighting for results is good, and Chelsea are fighting. And like Manchester United, who down tools easily, Chelsea at least, they can be bad and horrible, but they will still push. So kudos to Chelsea. Listen, they beat a Brighton, okay? It's not easy beating Brighton. Everyone knows Brighton is an annoying team. It takes a lot to beat Brighton, and I think Chelsea are gaining momentum little by little. So listen, it's encouraging for you Chelsea fans, okay? What number are you guys on the table again? Number 10? 11? So this win doesn't really make a difference, does it? Listen, I shouldn't be poking the bear before the Manchester United game. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, the other game that I want us to talk about is Liverpool versus Fulham. Now, Fulham had one job. Fulham just had one job. Just go with the draw. You are 3-3 versus Liverpool. Take it. Take the draw. You just have to concentrate. But no, they let Liverpool equalize towards the end. I had so much hope. I was like, okay, Fulham have managed to get 3 goals. Liverpool have scored 3 goals. Surely Fulham would not let Liverpool score. And boy, was I wrong. They just had one job. One simple job. Defend. And they failed to do that. So listen, I hate to say this, guys, but it's scary times. It looks like Liverpool is coming back. And if I were Arsenal, I'd be more scared, okay? Oh my gosh, we still have to play Liverpool. It's hard being a Manchester United fan. It's very hard at this point. Anyway, so ladies and gentlemen, we've seen how Liverpool have been playing. Players like Trent Alexander-Arnold are stepping up. It's not only on Salah. Diaz is stepping up. Diaz always steps up. There's players like McAllister. Like, the thing with Liverpool, and I can say this, with the difference between Liverpool and Manchester United is Liverpool has players that will step up. Do you see how Liverpool runs? Nunes is always running. Diaz is always running. Gakpo is running. Salah is running. Trent is running. Robertson is running. For Manchester United, it's only Garnacho running. See the difference? I don't even want to watch the Manchester United versus Liverpool game. And this game, I think, is going to be after my birthday. Okay, it's good it's actually after my birthday because it would have been a horrible week for me. But yeah, so ladies and gentlemen, Liverpool beat Fulham. Even though I think Fulham played amazingly well, to get 3 goals versus Liverpool is no joke. Kudos to Fulham. I think they played well. But listen, when a team has so much quality, there's only so much you can do. So Fulham have to pick themselves up. I think they played well, but it's Liverpool. The quality is just immense in that squad. So yeah, Liverpool, ladies and gentlemen, is heading for the title. If I were Arsenal, I'd be trembling right now. And then last but not least, ladies and gentlemen, the game I want us to talk about is Man City versus Tottenham. Now, here I was bragging to my family members how Man City would beat Tottenham. Boy, was I wrong. Listen, I've been wrong with all these games this weekend. What's happening to me? Now, this game was amazing. It was very interesting, okay? It had a lot of drama, a lot of tension towards the end. Erling Halaand, right? I honestly, can we have a conversation about Man City and how poor their defense has been? Man City, I feel for me, is a good squad going forward. Now, can we say that Pep Guardiola made a mistake in letting Gundogan go? Because after Gundogan left, his midfield hasn't been the same. And yes, you can say they are missing Kevin De Bruyne, fine. But they still have Rodri. They have Bernardo Silva, right? But I feel like now I can see what Gundogan was doing. Right now, there's no one offering what Gundogan was offering Man City when he was with Man City. Yes, we can get back Kevin De Bruyne, who I'm pretty sure Haaland would be so happy to get back. But Kevin De Bruyne and Gundogan are two different players. And I think what Gundogan brought to Man City is not exactly what Kevin De Bruyne brings to Man City. Gundogan had so much quality, and I think he was actually better than Rodri. Right now, people expect Rodri to be this creative midfielder / CDM, which he is not. And I think Bernardo Silva as well is not really a natural midfielder, right? So Man City on the midfield are kind of open all the time. I know they play a lot of attacking football, but that leaves them so open, especially for a team like Tottenham who are playing on the counter. You saw that goal the first goal where Son was able to run past Doku and score. That's because Man City were way up front, but the counter with Son running at you, obviously you don't want him in Son running at you, right? Tottenham was able to score a goal, and we saw that there are leaks in Man City. Now, everyone who was watching the Tottenham game versus Man City can see there are loopholes to Man City. If you're able to get the ball when they're in their transition and break and counter, you can really get at Man City. So listen, if I were a Man City fan, I'd be worried. I'd really be worried. Their defense hasn't been convincing for me. Now, I know it's always so soon when we say, okay, Man City might be going down, because come February, they might be like 5 points ahead on the top, and we're all just like, ugh, we're tired, right? But maybe this season won't be easy, because we've seen the likes of Arsenal, we've seen the likes of Liverpool getting confidence and actually going for the title. So listen, there's a lot that has to be said about Man City this season, and for me, the defense and midfield have not been convincing. Now, I want us to talk about the advantage that was not given to Man City, okay? Obviously, Erling Haaland was with the ball, assist to Grealish, and Erling Haaland was fouled, right? Grealish had the ball. I'm thinking advantage, because clearly Haaland was getting up, Grealish was running, and no one was complaining. And then the ref blows the whistle. Now listen, I'm just gonna say this, okay? The officiating in the Premier League is going from bad to worse. If it wasn't for the Bruno Fernandes foul by the Newcastle player, which was clearly a red card, we then see an advantage that should have been given to Man City. I think the whole world, but Tottenham fans, I think, could agree that that was an advantage. That was poor refereeing. The man was through on goal. Whether Jack Grealish was going to score that ball or not, we will never know. But for as long as I have watched football, that is always an advantage. You should have seen the shock in my face when the referee blew the whistle to bring the ball back. I was like, what? And I do get why Haaland and Pep Guardiola were furious. I was furious. If that was a Manchester United game and we are 3-3 versus Liverpool or Chelsea and Rashi is through on goal and Bruno Fernandes has been fouled and they don't play an advantage, I would be fuming, absolutely fuming. So I understand why Erling Haaland and Pep Guardiola were fuming. Now listen, apparently because of the way Erling Haaland went to the referee, he might face charges. We don't know what those charges will be. And yeah, granted, you can't do that, but I do get where Erling Haaland was coming from. So, what do you guys think, ladies and gentlemen? Why is the quality of officiating in the Premier League going from bad to worse? Is it that the referees are now having fair rights? Like, what's happening? Because there is no set standard. One referee would have played an advantage, another referee would have said no, it's not an advantage, right? And then it just brings chaos because people will now be comparing games. Like, you gave that person an advantage, why aren't you giving us an advantage? And it just brings the whole refereeing committee, whatever, in bad light. So listen, ladies and gentlemen, it's been absolutely amazing. Kudos to Tottenham, who honestly I did not think would step up to Man City. Their defense has been sub, like it has been mid. Okay, it's not the best defense, but I think they played well. Listen, Human Son is an absolute delight of a footballer. Like, I only wish Human Son could go to a team like Man City and Liverpool and just feel how it feels to get a trophy. But listen, he is literally carrying Tottenham. Okay, Human Son is Tottenham. He is carrying Tottenham. With that said, I think this game was very interesting. I was shocked by Tottenham, but they played amazingly well. Man City has to look at themselves because there were a lot of chances that they were failing. If there's one thing we can't take away from Man City, is the fact that they will always create chances. Now, listen, ladies and gentlemen, the Premier League keeps on shaping up. It keeps on changing and changing and changing. At this point, ladies and gentlemen, I can't call who's going to win. I think I'll try and call it somewhere in January, but for now it's just getting interesting and we are going in that schedule where the games keep on coming quick and fast, so it's going to be interesting. And I know you're wondering, why isn't she talking about the Manchester United game? I did talk about the Manchester United game in my previous video, so you can go back to that video and check what I said about Manchester United. So yes, ladies and gentlemen, that's what I had for you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the weekend. My match of the weekend was Man City versus Tottenham. Absolute amazing game. Comment down in the comment section which one was your match of the weekend. Mine was Tottenham versus Man City. And listen, we have an incredible week of football. It's going to be interesting, okay? I'm thinking of doing a live for the Manchester United versus Chelsea game. Why I want to humiliate myself, I don't know. But hey, the show must go on. So yeah, so that's all I had for you guys today. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. Make sure you share, like, and subscribe. Make sure you share, like, and subscribe. And do turn your notifications on to know when next I post a video. The road to 300.